I still remember the exact moment my world cracked open. It was a rainy Tuesday morning, and I was standing in the kitchen of the home I'd bought with my own sweat and tears, sipping coffee while my phone buzzed with messages from the people I loved most. "You've worked so hard, sweetheart," my mom had texted the night before. "We're so proud." My brother and sister had sent hearts and thumbs up emojis. For 29 years, I believed them. My name is Elena, and for the last 6 years I poured everything into my career at Apex Dynamics, a fast-growing marketing agency. I started as an assistant, worked 80-hour weeks, missed birthdays, canceled vacations, all so I could climb that ladder. I thought I was finally getting somewhere. My family watched me do it. They cheered at every promotion. Or at least, that's what I thought, but that morning, something felt off. My brother, Marcus, had accidentally left his laptop open on the counter while he grabbed a quick shower before heading to his own job at the same company. I wasn't snooping. I swear I wasn't. I just glanced down when a group chat notification lit up the screen. The title made my stomach drop: Operation Takedown Elena. My hands started shaking. I opened it. Messages from my mom, my sister, and Marcus going back weeks. "She's getting too cocky," my sister wrote. "If she gets that director position, we'll never hear the end of it." My mom replied, "We need to make sure HR sees the complaints. Plant the rumors gently. She'll break eventually." My brother added laughing emojis. "Once she's out, the family can finally get what's ours." I stood there frozen, coffee turning cold in my mug. The family that raised me, the ones I had supported through their divorces, their debts, their dreams, were plotting to ruin the only thing I had left. My career. My pride. My life. I closed the laptop, walked to the window, and watched the rain streak down the glass like the tears I refused to cry. I whispered to myself, they have no idea who they're messing with. Because what none of them knew, what I had never told a single soul, was the truth. I had been carrying for 2 quiet years. I didn't just work at Apex Dynamics. I secretly owned it. The next 2 weeks felt like drowning in slow motion. Every morning I walked into the office with a smile painted on my face while my family's knives twisted deeper. My sister started, casually, chatting with my colleagues at lunch, dropping little seeds. "Elena's been so stressed lately. I worry she's making mistakes." My brother, who worked in the finance department, suddenly found errors in my biggest client reports and forwarded them straight to HR with a concerned note. My mom even called my boss pretending to be a worried parent, saying I was burning out and maybe not fit for leadership. I watched it all happen. I heard the whispers in the break room. I saw the sideways looks from people I had mentored. My performance review, once glowing, suddenly had red flags. "Needs improvement in team leadership." Client complaints received. None of it was true, but it didn't matter. The damage was spreading like poison and nights were the worst. I would sit in my dark living room, replaying every family dinner, every "we're so proud of you," and feel my heart shatter all over again. How could the people who were supposed to protect me become the ones trying to bury me? I cried until my eyes were swollen. I screamed into pillows. I questioned everything I thought I knew about love and blood, but somewhere between the 3rd and 4th sleepless night, something inside me shifted. The pain didn't disappear, it hardened into steel. I stopped crying and started watching. I began quietly gathering every screenshot, every email, every recorded phone call my family didn't know I had saved. I let them believe their plan was working. I even pretended to be defeated when my brother asked, "You okay, sis? You look exhausted." I answered with a weak smile and said, "Yeah, just tired. Maybe I'm not cut out for this after all." Inside, I was burning. I called an emergency board meeting for the following Friday, but I told no one at home. I dressed in the sharpest black suit I owned. The one I had bought the day I signed the papers that made me the majority shareholder, papers I had kept hidden in a safe deposit box because I wanted to surprise my family one day with the news that their daughter had built something extraordinary. They never gave me the chance to surprise them with good news. So now they were about to get the surprise of their lives. Friday morning arrived like a storm. I walked into the boardroom where the entire executive team was waiting, along with my family, because I had personally invited them to celebrate my possible promotion. My mom looked thrilled. My sister was already dressed for a victory lunch, and my brother kept checking his phone, probably waiting for the HR termination email. I stood at the head of the table, clicked the projector, and the first slide appeared, my name listed as 68% owner of Apex Dynamics. The room went dead silent. My mother's face drained of color. My sister's mouth actually fell open. Marcus turned gray. I spoke calmly, but every word carried 2 years of hidden truth. 2 years ago, the founder wanted to retire. I bought the company quietly because I didn't want anyone to treat me differently. Especially not my own family. I looked straight at them. "But you didn't need special treatment to destroy me. You did it for free." I played the recordings. Every cruel message. every plotted rumor, every fake complaint. The board members stared at my family like they were strangers. HR was called in live on the screen. My brother was escorted out within minutes. My sister's access badge was deactivated on the spot. My mother, who had never worked a day at the company, was banned from the building for life. When the security guards led them away, my mother turned back once and whispered, "Elena, we're family." I looked her in the eyes and said the words I had practiced in the mirror for weeks: family doesn't try to erase you. That afternoon I sat alone in the CEO office I had never used before. The city stretched out below me, and for the first time in years I felt light. Not because I had won, but because I had finally seen the truth. Blood may tie us together, but respect and love are choices. And some people choose wrong. I still love parts of them. Maybe one day, when they've grown, we'll speak again. But I will never again shrink myself to make jealous hearts feel bigger. If you're watching this and your own family is dimming your light, hear me clearly: protect your peace. Build your empire quietly if you have to. And when the moment comes, let your success speak so loudly that betrayal loses its voice forever, because the strongest revenge isn't loud or cruel. It's simply refusing to let them win. And darling, I didn't just win. I owned it all along.